Good evening, Twit. How you doing? It's Monday night. Glad to be back. Sorry about not being able to stream on Sunday. Unfortunately, work called. And you had no choice. It was mandatory. It was a terrible thing. I'm sure most people could actually agree with that. Sorry, I have a bit of a cough here. But for tonight, though, we're going to go straight on in to the news. Ladies and gentlemen, we're here to watch the news. We can't access the news channel anymore, unfortunately. It's become outdated. Nobody likes the news anymore. I actually did like the Wii channels and stuff. I thought it honestly had a lot of potential. But we're going to play a little bit more of Breath of Fire 2. I should have also actually checked. Yeah, I just need to check the audio levels there. Sorry for 1 second. We're going to be playing a little bit more Breath of Fire 2. I'm actually a little torn here on what we're going to be focusing on tonight here, because we are in a bit of a bind. And I'm torn between two things here, because as much as I would love to be able to just focus in on playing one group of characters, can't get away with that in this game. I actually cannot get away with that in this game. So I think what we might do, just for the first half hour, we're gonna go and fight some monsters. We're just gonna fight some monsters with our other team. I'm basically gonna have an A squad and a B squad. I think what we actually do, we already have our B squad selected, but just in case. We're gonna have Sten, we're gonna have Spar, and we're gonna have Bo. So the reason why I'm picking these guys here are for very... Actually, now that I think about it, I think actually we could get away with having Jean in our party now that I think about it. I need to check something. TV's a bit loud here for me. I need to see something. Actually, no, we could actually have Spar. Actually, we might not actually need Bo. As much as I actually do like Bo here, it's probably best if we actually have our other... have Jean. I mean, he wants to help us. And plus, I also want everyone to actually be loyal to me. I demand complete loyalty. Besides, the dragon tear isn't even glowing. See, he's not glowing. He's not glowing. He's not glowing. None of them are completely loyal to me. I need them to be completely loyal to the cause. I don't know what the cause is, but it's a cause. And, you know, we'll just keep them in the defense formation here. But we do need to level up. And get these guys some better gear here. And what better place than to go where we're actually, originally went to. Where Spar was originally, caught. It's Toonland. Don't worry, there's always more money. Plus, she actually does need, she does need weapons. She needs gear, and also... Also, I probably should do this, too. Order, auto... There we go. I need to go to the weapon shop. I know there's a better weapon store that we can actually access, but stuff costs a bit too much. We're gonna buy her that Ivy Whip. We can actually buy at least a couple of breath armors here. Actually, I should see what they actually have for gear first. What do you guys actually have here? They do that Ivy Whip here. I can't believe all my characters start with bum's clothes. Royal hat. Oh, apparently he had... Okay, have the royal hat. And she can't equip the knight's helm. Nope. Off Dirk, that's fine. Yeah, so he's Iron Mail. Gold armor, so he probably actually doesn't need the, he probably doesn't actually need the breath armor, so the only people who really need breath armor are probably, yeah, Spar and, Sten. Stop counting your money with that abacus. I need to buy more from you. Quick close. It is close. I'm curious enough to actually buy that. Plus, it would actually allow me to buy 2 helmets here. I'm curious enough to see what quick close do. It's actually better. It is actually better. Should actually hopefully increase their... Yep. Increases a little bit. And we'll just sell the rest of our stuff here. We are that starving for money, ladies and gentlemen. Get rid of the silver sword here. Long rapier, that's fine to get rid of. We'll keep the whip. Don't need the knight hat anymore. Definitely don't need the bum's clothes or the bandana. We'll get rid of one of the hats. And I don't think we'll actually need these. There we go. See, much better. We actually have money again. Although I think actually we probably should buy those shields. We should probably buy those shields. But we do need to actually level up these guys here for a pretty important reason. Warrior's helmet, so protective shield. Charm shield. Put those. There we go. That was a big boost. Jean will never have any vigor in our party. I wonder if vigor... I don't think vigor actually does... Actually, now that I think about it, I think vigor actually in this game probably means speed. It might be related to agility, though. 9. Yeah, actually, I think agility is related to vigor. Ooh, a Dynafung. Never saw that before. So she has Hush, Tier 1. She has Cold. A lot of good spells, actually. Go with Defense down. How's it going, Newton? Why do birds fly? Why did they suddenly appear? How are you doing tonight, man? God, I missed streaming for one day. I don't even feel like I've missed everything. What am I doing? I just need auto. I'm doing okay. I'm just honest. Actually, I feel a little bit under the weather. I just can't get rid of this damn cough. That's actually my biggest problem right now. I can't get rid of the cough. Raging at the final boss of World of Light. You know, I actually... And this is gonna sound terrible, I'm somewhat tempted of restarting my entire file. I'm tempted to restart my entire file just simply because I want to get, like, those screenshots of a new challenger approaches. I think what I'm going to do I'm actually going to focus on unlocking characters through the, not the story mode. I was actually doing that. I finally got to try a little bit of the story mode. That opening cinematic was amazing. It was really good. Like, that was a lot of fun to actually watch. It was sad to watch, but it was also fun to watch. But, I love the snake part of the opening. Yeah, that was pretty good. That was pretty good, actually. It's like, okay, he's in a box. Blast him anyway! Can't be fooled again. You can't be fooled again. He actually... probably should actually try to heal him. I will say, I've actually had a... so I've been playing it on hard mode. And I've actually been having some trouble with some of the challenges. Like, I got past all of them. The ones I've gotten... I struggled on were... and this is part of it my own fault. Were... because apparently the way the game works is there's a, you know, rock, paper, scissors sort of deal going on. And I decided, okay, I'm just going to just try and level up the one spirit I got from the very start. So I got one spirit from the very start of this of the game, and it was Juiced Belmont. Which was kind of surprising to me. It's like, really? You're giving me a Castlevania guy? So I was trying to actually level him up. That opening scene is chock full of details. It is? Really? I mean, I'll be honest, I didn't look at it that way. I mean, it was an amazing cinematic and such. It was really well animated and everything. Like, there was a lot they did right with that. Okay, that's the thing you meant. I thought you meant more like, it's like, oh, here's these hidden things. I thought you meant something like that. Sonic trying to rescue Kirby? You mean Pikachu? And I didn't think him trying to rescue it. I thought they were both just trying to run as fast as they could. I'm actually surprised we didn't even hear Shulk yell out, "We've got to run now." I didn't consider that saving him or trying to save him. I think they were both just trying to run at their top speeds, which, honestly, was kind of disappointing for Sonic, actually. I'm gonna have to rewatch that then. We have a lot of experience to grind, guys. I'm sorry to say, this is literally going to be like a grinding stream. It's gonna be a lot of fighting. I wish he would stop casting magic, though. That's the one thing I don't actually have, is magic resistance. But I got stuck on a couple of them. One was Alf, or I guess Alfie, which was one of the Pikmin. You know, one of the Pikmin characters. I forgot what race. You know, whatever Olimar's race is. That's the best way to say it. Whatever Olimar's race is, there was a character that really made me struggle, and because I was fighting heavily against, like, it was a high defense guy versus my attack spirit. So I was completely fighting against my own element. And the other big one... Another big one was Ashley. That was actually a spirit that actually took a while. Actually, I'm just gonna do this. I'm gonna burn him. I'm not even gonna tolerate your stuff here. You're dead. Because you give me money, and then I can sleep at the inn. It was really well detailed. They did a really, really good job. It was really well detailed, that opening cinematic. And then the last one was Rayman, because it was a Sonic. You fought Sonic, but he got an assist trophy, and it was a stamina battle. I'll tell you this right now, stamina battles are pain to fight. Can I actually just walk over this? No, I cannot. Okay. Yeah, but stamina battles are a real pain in the ass to actually deal with. But I've honestly been having fun with the adventure mode. I've actually just been playing Kirby, too. That's actually the only character I've been playing on adventure mode right now, though. It just feels right. I mean, I know I could play a lot of other characters, since I've actually saved them and stuff, but it's like... Well, it feels like it honestly feels like a Kirby adventure. Nice, didn't obtain flame. And besides, Kirby was actually one of my original mains, so it's like it just feels right being able to play him again. And also say I love Spar's Shaman transformation. It's probably easily like one of my favorites. But I'm actually surprised like how quickly you can actually go up in percentage in that game. I think once we get our characters maybe to like level, I don't know, maybe 18 or something like that. If we get them to like 18, we'll be fine. But we do actually need these characters to actually have a bit of power behind them. Because I can't have a bunch of low-level characters in this game. You just can't. I'm just glad to know that you guys have been enjoying Smash Brothers as well. How's it going, RJ Ruiz? How are you doing tonight, man? I'm sad to actually learn that EDF 5 is coming out tomorrow. Only on the PlayStation 4. And it's not, and they still haven't announced a Steam release. A real tragedy. It is a real tragedy. So Spar has a lot of AP, actually, in this mushroom form of hers. I'm just gonna call it her mushroom form. Also, just to let you know, when a dragon actually says, too weak, it means he actually doesn't have any AP. Hey, well, if you have PlayStation 4, EDF 5 comes out tomorrow. If you want a good, good old-fashioned, mindless, bug-blowing-up time. Actually, speaking of Sandlot, the developers for EDF 5, they actually have their credits in Smash. I was actually shocked to see that. Sandlot actually apparently contributed something to Smash Brothers. It was really weird to see that. You don't have a PS4? RJ Riz, trust me, you don't feel too bad about it. And I'll tell you this right now. A lot of people who will spend... Who the heck is this guy? A lot of people who actually focus on spending all of their money on, on games and such, usually don't actually have much money to begin with either. It takes a while for me to actually just go out and buy a game now. Especially if you're, like, learning budgeting and such. You forgot the cap. Ah, bloody hell. Here I am, trying to actually bring some reality here. And, hey, you should actually feel good actually trying to be financially responsible. Like, you should be, honestly, like, no, but seriously, your money actually should go to the places where it will help you in the future. And that doesn't mean you need to go out and always buy vegetables and such. You can still go out and have fun. Because trust me, there's actually a lot of important things you need to do in terms of having fun that will actually result in something better for your life. Also, this guy is... Okay, so that just... Pyramid. Is he actually... No, he only has Hush. How much HP does this guy have? There we go. 2,000 experience and 500 gold. Wait, did Gene just obtain Warp? Does he actually have the ability? Yeah, he can... Oh my god, he's our quick travel character. God damn it, he's our quick travel character. He can teleport us anywhere in the world. Of all characters, really? Him? Seriously? He's the one who can take us anywhere in the world. But I haven't even gotten to play Smash today or anything like that. You're trying to get a Switch and you have a $100 gift card? Nice. It's honestly going to be interesting to see if people actually will try and actually make Smash Brothers Machinima and such. Like, I'd say right now, if you really like Nintendo games, and honestly, I'd say, yeah, most people would probably still buy a Switch because of the Nintendo exclusives, because the Switch is really just allowed independent developers to kind of... And it makes sense, because it's a tablet into their own little dumping ground. But yeah, like, it's, like, Smash was... I mean, like I said, I didn't buy a game since October. If not longer, actually, because even then, the game I got in October, I didn't even buy. I got gifted. I got gifted by Dan the Enigma. He actually bought me Lethal League Blaze. I paid it back to him in the future, though. I gave him during the, Thanksgiving. Thanksgiving sale, I gifted him a Steam gift card. Always important to pay people forward, or to pay people back as well as forward. Honestly, I'd say yeah, actually, like, assuming you actually have a big budget, I would actually say PC, Switch, and PS4. And the reason why I exclude the Xbox One isn't actually because of, like, the game, the console, it's like the console doesn't have bad exclusive. It actually is really good exclusives. But it's and this is honestly one thing I really actually find the weird part about it. People constantly rip about the Xbox, not saying they have exclusives, but it's like that's actually partially one of their strengths right now because they've been extremely friendly on the PC market. And I mean extremely friendly on the PC market. If a game is coming out on the Xbox One, it's now actually they're making an effort to actually make sure it comes out on the PC, and that to me is only a good thing. I mean, the start of the year was it started with Sea of Thieves, for goodness sakes. It's like, granted, yes, that was overall not that great. In general, at least, it wasn't all that great. But it still allowed people to actually play it, whether you're on PC or Xbox One. And that was actually one of the best things about it. Actually, this island is a pretty good experience. Actually, yeah, we can do this. Does he have... No, he has warp. Does she have an AoE yet? No, she does not. Now, the PlayStation 4, they have exclusives, but they're usually not coming out on PC or anything like that. That was a lot better than I actually thought it would be. I know it was a crit, but still. It also took all of Sten's magic. But I'd say, like, if you're really after the most games to play, I'd actually say PC, then a Switch. Like, to me, that's always been, like, the reliable combination ever since I didn't rely on just one console. Because I used to just have a, what was it? I used to just have a, Nintendo, you know, pretty much like, okay, here's your Nintendo console, or here's your PlayStation. But games were actually cheaper back then. At least, it was cheaper in the sense that even if you weren't making... It's more has to do with basically the inflation. It has to do with the inflation, and that... And there's a huge difference between a game being $60 and being $50. Like, a person looks at $60 plus taxes, that hurts people. What really sucks, honestly, is that there used to be a lot more game sales way back when, especially including the Nintendo games. Even those decreased in value, at least a little bit, if my nostalgia goggles remember correctly. There weren't bargain deals, but at the same time, you look at a game like Fire Emblem Warriors, you would think at the very least that game would go down to $30 by now. Nope, still 60. Kinda sucks, honestly. It actually really sucks. You mean the crash? I'm not going back as far as the Atari days, that's for certain. I know that much, I'm not going that far back. How far are we guys from leveling here? You guys take forever to level! Seriously! This is more experience than I could ever shake a stick at here, and these guys still aren't actually earning enough. Yeah, auto's fine, actually. Although I will say, Crash, it was nice actually seeing from the Game Awards the Crash Team Racing thing is actually being, is happening. Let's see, we've gone about half an hour. God, I should have actually... I just don't want to make Ryu over-leveled. That's honestly the big thing. You know what, actually, we probably should be fine to move on. Hopefully. I'll get these guys, like, level 15, and then we'll move on. Yeah, that's right, you can't cast your magic anymore, you damn dinosaur. Ryu moved to level 23. I don't need you moving. Oh, by the way, I also got invited into the Twitch Sings. And I'm a little surprised, actually. So I haven't actually gone too deep into it. But from what I've actually was able to look at, there's actually quite a bit of songs. It literally is a karaoke performance. But the one thing I really wish that they actually allowed was for you to not have your webcam on. Like, make some sort of, you know, some sort of little avatar or something like that. Or have some sort of little video or something like that. Like, that little difference. Because I actually would like, I wouldn't mind actually doing it. I would actually sing songs. I would sing songs. On the platform. Because I'd actually would like to practice singing. Or at least do karaoke. I think that would be that kind of seems like a fun thing for me to try out. Let's see. Let's just try defense down. At least I know how much HP this thing has now. Did I just do power down? Oh shoot, I did power down. Whoops. Wrong one. I guess spars are a debuffer. There's defense down. There we go, that's much better. That defense down really makes a difference in this game. He's level 15. Let's see, how close are we? We are... She's actually close to leveling. Actually, these guys actually aren't actually requiring as much experience as I thought. I'm even trying to think, like, what other games are coming out this week, actually. See, that's one thing I think I would like to try and do, as well, for 2019, is kind of know what games... Like, really kind of give myself a little bit more time to try and figure out, like, okay, what games are actually coming out? What games do I actually want to stream? What games do I actually want to play and such? Because I want to focus more on... We're not doing another year of RPGs, that's for certain. I enjoyed streaming a bunch of RPGs this year, but I want to really try and do something more modern, a little bit more interactive. Have, like, actual game nights and such. How do you get Spar to look like that? How's it going, Tag Jake? It's been a while, man. Hope you're doing well. So, in Breath of Fire 2 here, you actually have what is effectively called the Shaman system, or called Uniting. And you can actually mix shamans with your characters. And depending on the combination and the shaman, something special might actually happen. So for Spar here, so let's actually do one thing. Let's actually heal our party here. And then let's actually show what Spar actually looks like after we clean our inventory. Always important to clean your inventory, ladies and gentlemen. So you can use the Divide BL here, and you can actually change her. So Spar can actually looks like that here. Spar has waifu. She does have waifu going on here, though. So Spar actually looks like this. Big Lunch House... doesn't look like anyone's favorite. Actually, no. Actually, it has. Jean is actually a little bit more favorable looking now. So Jean is actually the grass man. And as you can see, she basically is a grass woman. And she'll even have a different ability. She actually has Nurture. I actually don't remember what Nurture does, but we'll find out in a second. Well, I think it's important to actually show what Spar actually looks like, because honestly, the instant I actually had the opportunity to switch her, yeah, Spar called out to the green. Flower bloomed. Good for the flowers, they bloomed. I don't remember what this, I honestly actually don't remember what her ability does. Although I don't think we're gonna get it. Oh, actually. But no one answered. I actually don't know what that does. Maybe it prevents other enemies from spawning. I just want to see here how close our characters are leveling. Eh. You know what, they're level 15. That's actually good enough for me. The one, no, actually, the way I think I'm looking at that is that it's blocking. It might actually block other enemies from spawning, because sometimes you can actually have enemies spawn. So out of Shaman, I'll show you in a second here, because I actually like her. I like her mushroom form actually. From what I understand, I think it makes her a better caster. If you thought Peko from Breath of Fire 3 was the original Plant Man, there was Spar. There was Spar. Sorry, we had to actually do the hunting thing. About $30 of Magic the Gathering cards? You might have a problem. So, one of the other things I loved about this game was that there's actually a town system. So you can actually basically build a village, invite villagers, and they'll actually come to your town. And they might do things like Beretta here, she'll actually have a weapon shop here. Nope, still no modern upgrades. And depending what kind of carpenter you actually select, you never got this thing fully built. Well, to get it fully built, you have to invite a lot of villagers. And if you really want to min-max on that whole thing, that's a whole different debacle right there. So, there's a couple of benefits you have here. Actually, what I should have done first here. So we'll actually take a look at their stats here for a second. So I'll Sten here, he's, 58 strength, 36 stamina. We'll take a look at Spar here, she has 86 wisdom here, for example. So I'm going to use these two here as examples of what can happen if it's successful. So we'll take Unite here, we'll take Sten here, and we'll mix him with Asana. She's actually the Fire Shaman. We'll say okay. And you can always choose up to 2 shamans. So there's multiple shamans out there, we just haven't found any others. So you see, look at you, it's a great success, and he's actually changed a little bit. His palette, he actually has a bit of a palette swap. So in exchange though, he actually got a little bit more strength, and a little bit more luck, and a little bit more offense. So once again, let's take a look at Spar. She got 36, 30, 32, 86, 42. But if you mix the right character with the right shaman, like Spar here and Sesso, the water shaman, can actually get some interesting results. As in, your character will actually change completely. And as a result, she now has 120 wisdom instead of her normal 80. So like I said, you get those little differences. But it does bring some other effects as well. In combat, so like someone like Sten here, our monkey friend, our Highlander here, he actually pretty much doesn't change at all. But with someone like Spar here, for example, we'll just go into a fight here. She originally had nature as her ability, so she called out to nature. And then you have a random thing. Not necessarily, Tag Jake. A lot of this game was actually really dependent. So she actually, instead of nature, she has Spore. So you can actually, I actually don't know what Spore does. Just to let you know. So she can basically do effects on enemies and such. So your battle command actually will change. But I think we're fine where we are right now, at least. Although I do need to get her a better shield. So let's actually continue with our adventure here, because we didn't actually... We've been leveling up here, so... There's actually one other thing we need to do. We actually do need to actually go back to this town for 1 second. So where we actually last left off here, we actually rescued Spar. From a horrible... Let's see. Can't go into the castle at night. Come back tomorrow. Do you understand what I'm saying? Oh, I guess I can't. Shoot. Can I not? Do I really actually just have to go to... I do. I actually... Yeah. Hang on a second. Another awesome thing about this game. This game has day and night cycles. Let's use Time Warp. Instant daytime. Thankfully, the game was, the developers were smart enough to actually make sure you can actually get that for free. I think this is actually the old man that we need to talk to. Welcome to the home of Saint Eva. Oh, okay. I have many concerns. Tell me of my journey. Your journey will take you all over the world. Across the ocean and see things you have never seen before. There you will find the answer to your problems. An animal who lives in the ocean may be of assistance to you. Well, we already have that. We have Grandpa. Grandpa is our whale. Might as well save as well, just because. There's actually a character I'm looking for here. Because we actually can't understand any of these bards here. Oh, hello. Hang on a second, we need to do some looting. Nope, there's nothing. Vitamins! As tradition with any RPG, we must go into every single room, in every single building, and loot the place. It's the only proper thing to do. Obtain another Tolan token. Who's this guy? Why is there a man in a village full of women? Sumner, I'm in a bit of a slump. Yeah, you are in a bit of a slump. I could have sworn there was actually someone here that can actually help you translate what all these people are saying. At least if you talk to them. What? Did you say something? I'm sorry, but I don't understand you very well. So basically the reason why all these people can't actually understand me, I can't actually take it, I'm actually out of tune. I'm musically inept. There's a royal... I never got whether Barberry was evil. I'm trying to remember who Barberry is. Queen, boy, you're fat. If you don't do something, the weight of your body will crush you and you'll die. This is bad, bad. There's no sense in talking to people who don't understand me. So the Queen's problem is apparently obesity. The Queen is too fat. Let's see. The food is good and the women are pretty. To be perfectly honest, this is paradise. This is a great place. If we could communicate with everyone, it would be even better. Queen is something. No matter what I make, she eats 10 servings easy. We found the problem chef. We found the problem chef. Monster you encounter at the game that basically ends the prologue. Well, that depends, actually, because there's actually one thing... I'm actually debating if I should say it now or not. I was actually trying to look for an old man, actually, in that place. Because there's supposed to be an old man that tells you how you can actually understand them, but I don't think I'm there yet at the game. So we actually need to... go back to Whale Cave here. I can actually find the place. There we go. No, this isn't fat shaming. So we'll have Spar take the lead here, and she can actually take us through this forest. I don't remember how deadly these guys were, and that's actually one thing that's kind of worrying me right now. Okay, we're fine. Never mind, they're using Egg Beater. Well, that was one thing that actually was kind of interesting about the Breath of Fire series. They never actually really said, like, something is absolutely good or absolutely evil. I'm actually going to use his Rip ability. Because I actually always enjoyed the themes of the Breath of Fire games. There was no, like... There was an antagonist, but there was never really a polarizing, like, okay, this is evil, you're good, go. Let's go see the Wise Tree. Wise Tree. Spar has returned. These are the people who need your help. To find out what happened to the Forest Gate. Wise Tree, please talk to us. What is about to happen to this world? What is this demon? Ah, you're late, Spar. You took so long to get back, I forgot all the important things. If I can't remember anything, it's your fault, Spar. And so, do me a favor and go to Toonlin and borrow the therapy pillow. If we have that, you can go into my mind and get back my memory. Alright. Time for the backtracking. They made Barberry out to be a test main character. I don't know about that. Also, if you know, Spar actually did lose her transformation, unfortunately. Yeah, she reverted back, so in her mushroom form, she actually can't. For story stuff, she has to look like her. That was a story point. And she's gonna be staying that way for a little bit. Because I don't want this stream just to be about level grinding. It would honestly kind of suck if we did do that. It really would be. Also... Dude, dig this music. I don't remember this music. Yeah, there's certain points of this game I remember it's like the music did change. But I never got to actually play this game in full. I'm actually trying to remember. I need to advance time. Hang on a second. We need to move time forward again. Because it's been a very long time since I've actually played this game, and I never actually got to beat it either. There you go. You guys are on a journey? They won't understand your language in this country. You see, if you want to talk here, bring a musical instrument. It must be something spectacular, like the famous flute from Highford. Understand? And see ya. So basically, they're telling me, hey, you want to talk to these people? You gotta go to Highford. Seems like you're quite knowledgeable about the Breath of Fire games. Actually, we might be able to make a pit stop and get her changed. You've only played 2 and played 5 minutes of the first one and none of the others. Man, you are missing out, man. You are missing out. I'd actually recommend if you do by chance ever get enough time. I think you probably would enjoy them. I'm just seeing how much experience my guys have here. I'm gonna spoil... What am I doing? I'm being dumb. Hang on a second. We have the one character who could actually make everything go a little bit faster. Hang on a second. Gene, God damn it, just take us our town of township. Teleport us. Thank you, Gene. I never knew he had that ability, but damn if that's not actually good. Thankfully, though, you actually don't need to, you don't need to instantly, watch the ceremony each time. Well, now I'm curious if the battle music's changed. I want to know if her wares have changed. And speaking of actually people... Speaking of characters, actually... No, her stuff still hasn't changed. That's weird. Here. I need her to have something better than a wristband. Hang on a second. Even if it's 2 defense. You couldn't... Oh, so you never actually beat this game. That's interesting. I did not know that. I mean, actually, I should probably say this here. Instead of taking Spar all the time, you should take Cat once in a while. I've only just been... but Cat's completely loyal to me. I'm loyal to all these people still. Nope, still green. We must go through our adventure here with these characters and build up our friendship. We must have the best of friendships. We also must go to High Fort here. Oops, wrong button. Also, I probably should... Yeah, we'll be fine. I'm actually been debating, I need to find, like, someone who's an item shop. And speaking of which, I have no idea where High Fort is. Where the heck is High Fort? This is the part of the game where I start like, okay, where is everything? I think this was Gantz? Can we actually talk to the Great Trees? We can. There is a girl called Ichi Chi who researches all types of machineries at Gunts, which is close by. Is it strange for a wise tree to talk like this? Not really. This is Gantz. I was already here before. This is where I get all the amazing weapons and armor. Because our good friend the Minotaur here has some amazing stuff. Speaking of which amazing stuff, hang on a second. I can't believe you actually could use that. There we go. A blended mail. I'm gonna buy that. Hang on a second. 103 defense. Perfect. Ah, she can't use the charm shield. Wait, that was a shield? Oh, I didn't... Oh. Well, he needed the defense anyway. Sten's kind of a glass cannon right now. We need to find High Fort, though. No, chat didn't freeze. You're good. I need to actually take a look at the map here. Hang on a second. So, Toonland's north of us. There's the Sky Temple in the middle. Look how big this world is. It's massive. This is a massive world we have to actually deal with here. I think if we actually keep going north. I'm gonna go north. I want to see if there's a beach there. Oh, that's gate. Do you know what is needed to beat the farmhouse? No, I do not. And do not spoil that, or I will actually... sorry, it will be goodbye. I do not like spoilers. And we've gone this entire year of playing through RPGs. Do I have 10 line in a spell? Yes, I do. At least for, if you're talking about Gene's Warp, then yes. Any village you visit, you'll get their spell. You honestly don't know either. The only thing I can think of is actually to the east. Let's head east. Here's the thing you need to know about this game, Tag Jake. And it's actually something that probably a lot of people actually don't know about. The first two Breath of Fire games actually have multiple endings. So you shouldn't be shocked that a lot of them came to dead ends. There's multiple endings in this game. In Breath of Fire 2, there was only 2, but still. I mean, it is an ending that's more than one. I'm trying to remember, though, if there was actually, like, a best ending or not. I don't think there was, actually. Now, how to get those endings, well, that's beyond me. I actually don't know. How many did... 2. So, in Breath of Fire 1, it had two endings. So, and they're both basically related to the final boss. And I actually don't, like I said, I can't actually remember if there was something. You didn't really have to do too much, honestly, to get it. I believe, knowing how simple those games were back then, it was most likely, did you unlock your main character's true potential? It was probably something simple like that. I have nothing to do with it, so go ahead without me. Okay. You're right, you had nothing to do with it. Don't worry, your secret's safe with me. This plausible deniability man. Clearly did nothing wrong. Ooh. Ah, there's only a way to actually rest. But I believe if you did unlock, like, your Ryu's true potential, you got to fight the final, the final boss's true form and such. It did that sort of thing. Whoops. Good job. Good job, Spar. Good job. How about you focus on the actual enemies here, please? And put my entire team to sleep. 7,000 experience. Right, the slime. The slime was the reason why. So let's see, where's our next area? Yeah, actually, east seems to be our best bet. Oh my god, really? Okay, fine. Alright, this seems to be the amount of damage we're gonna be taking from enemies here. Ah, good old counterattacks. Gotta love them. Really? They're targeting the Dinofung? I honestly expected them to be targeting the other spores. Alright, whatever. I'm gonna actually take the risk and just go auto-attack here. Would be fine. Yeah, we're fine. Oh, I forgot to check one other thing. I'm actually upset at myself right now. If I find the town, I'm gonna take a warp over to hometown. I think it tells me this is where our high town is. How much is defense down? Defense down is 5. I'll try it once. If it doesn't work, then I'm just gonna auto-attack. It's always a failure. When it works, it's great, but when it doesn't, it always feels like you wasted like an entire turn. Stop defending. Stop defending an attack like a golem you are. So what games are you guys playing this week? What are your plans here? I know some of you are playing Smash. But I'd like to know. I think after this stream I'm going to take a bit to actually take a look at the whole Twitch Sings application, which kind of sucks. I have nothing against the Twitch, actually, I'll be honest, I'm not that enthused about actually using the Twitch application. Or the Twitch desktop. It just feels weird actually using it. It really just feels weird using it. Like, that is probably honestly my shallow criticism of it. It just feels weird to use. I think there's actually something else down there. Well, we actually have the right person for the job, at least. Before we go up there, let's actually take a look down here. What's here? Can I go in this? Hello? What the heck is this? Thieves' Tong. Well, great thieves from all over the world gather here. It sure is a long line. Alright. Apparently it's also a place full of enemies. Well, let's find out how much damage they do. Oh, please don't be zombie. Please, no zombie. Oh, that's absolutely terrible. That's a problem. That's a problem. Zombie's not good at this game. I'm actually gonna do this. We haven't done ice striking yet. Oh, that's not good. I am severely underleveled for this. I am severely... Oh. Oh, we might die. We most likely will die here. Never mind. Okay, good. We need to leave. We need to leave. Gene, do me a favor here, buddy. I need warp and I need hometown. So the one downside, I actually don't have any Phoenix. What would you? It's called Life PL, which is pretty much your modern day Phoenix Down. Also, if you actually do run low on health, your shamans will be forced out of your allies' bodies. So that's why Spar here lost her transformation. There is one character, or one. No, yeah, it's a character. There's an extra character here. I want to see if there actually says, "Hey, I can join you now." Nope, still not. I don't remember when you can actually get her. There's one other character that's also really super awesome. Something tells me I'm still underleveled. I'm probably still underleveled for a lot of this. Alright, so Thieves Town. Not a good place to be. Let's not go to Thieves Town. It's a bad place. Let's go to Hightown. Maybe that actually might be the better place. Speaking of which, I doubt I can actually I can warp to Thieves Town. Nope, I can't warp to Thieves Town. Wait, how much money do I have? Oh, okay, only 1,000. That's only 1,000. We're fine. Oh, goody, 2 dragons. It's only 2 dragons. I think I need to be a much higher level for all of this, though. I'm actually surprised they let him actually cast the magic. You think these dinosaurs would actually just attack me? I mean, look at their massive teeth there. There we go. See, they can attack. Just need a little bit of confidence. Go ahead, throw your magic away. So who's your favorite character so far that you guys seen from this game? Probably should actually be smart and cure Gene. Kinda wish I'd cure too. Nina. Nina's always a favorite. Then again, I don't blame you, actually. I really enjoyed Nina and Kat's design in this game. I'd honestly argue it's probably actually their best. Well, Kat was only in one game, but she was actually the reason why, why we had, future, was it? I think it was Warrens, is what they're actually called in this game. Yep, that's Hightown. That has gotta be Hightown. I have a feeling I'm definitely not ready for this with these guys constantly AoEing me. Just a feeling I'm not ready. Although I'll admit, I was honestly expecting to have these guys up to par by now. Also, why are they attacking the back line? There we go. I need as much experience as I can get. Let's see, speaking of experience. Wow, these guys are so far away from leveling. It's actually kind of ridiculous. I do a normal formation, but then everyone would take full damage. Although I do admit, I do like Spar's weapon as a whip. Although I wonder why they call Sten the Grass Man. I always kind of imagined her, Spar as a female character. Breath of Fire 4 is probably really difficult games. I don't know. They definitely have their challenges. I'm definitely not gonna say, oh, they're easy games, because they're not. I think, is this? Here we go, here's High Fort. This is actually where we need to be. Speaking of which... Armor... Can he actually... I had a charm shield? Oh, Can he not wear it? Oh, he already had a charm shield. Oh, that was a missing defense. This is our hometown, High Fort. Do we have to enter this castle? Yes, we do. We need that instrument. Darn. I know, the famous flute, right? To tell you the truth, I never intended to go home. Ever again. Who is it? I will not allow anyone other than Highlanders to enter our castle. Get out! Huh? You! Chief Sten! You are alive? I'm not a chief anymore again. Chief Sten! I thought for sure that you were killed at the Gunheim War. Ah. Might have been better if I was killed. But you're home, Chief. Everyone will be so happy. They will say the Chief has returned. Now listen, game. I'm not your Chief anymore, I'm not a hero. There's a coward who keeps running away. The hero of Gunheim is Trubo. Or Trubo. He fought to the end of that battlefield of hell. How is he? Isn't he going to be general soon? Well, in any event, welcome home. Trubo has been looking forward to seeing you. That's impossible! It's no good. How do I face him now? It was a mistake to come home after all. You're not even going to see the princess? I can't face him. Guess I shouldn't have come home. Right, Gain? Sorry, guys. I have a little problem. You guys will have to get the famous flute. No matter what anyone says, Sten is my chief. Therefore, I've made a decision that the chief's friends may enter the castle. Please enter. The chief is not a coward. Trubo, the princess, and everyone wants you to see you. See, this is the point of the game where I actually don't know what happened, because my brother actually played the game. He actually played my save file and progressed the story past all of this. So I don't actually know what to do. This is the point where I actually don't know where to go or what to do. Phew. Time for a rest. The elevator is manual. The elevator is manual? Seriously? Okay, I can't interact with it. This is one of those big moments you don't want to miss. I'm just roaming right now. Bedroom. Like, I know something big happened here. That much I do know. Because we might actually be walking into quite the wall of pain in a moment. There's a war plan meeting being held right now. You'll be in trouble if you enter without permission. Let's not enter at the moment. I'm not ready to get in trouble yet. I'm not fully ready to get into trouble yet. Although I love the town's music. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. All the elevators are manual. I wonder what this is. We have a machine. Let's not use them. Let's have everything be manual. Okay, what's up here? I'm guessing this just leads me up. Yes, it does. As per tradition of any good RPG, you should explore every nook and cranny as you can. I wonder if this place has a weapon shop. I know I don't have any money, but still. wonder what this is. Did I just teleport somewhere? Oh crap, I did just teleport somewhere, didn't I? Hang on a second. Okay. The hell? It doesn't teleport me anywhere. That's the worst teleporter in the world. It teleports me nowhere. You have to go in first. Oh, I'll be honest. When it comes to streaming every day, it's really hard to remember when people actually showed up for their first time. It's honestly all a blur for an entire year of streaming day in, day out. Like an ejector seat on a helicopter. That sounds like a terrible thing. We're going to eject you from this helicopter. It's going to launch you up first, so you most likely will actually be cut up by the chopper blades. Shoop K is good with words, has a bad personality, is strong-willed and beautiful. Of all that, she's a general. She's hard to get along with. Wait, Shoop K is her name? Huh. Okay. Please, okay? It's dangerous down here with the demons. Recently we've had problems with the demons everywhere in the castle. Oh crap, in the castle. You know what would actually be useful? An item shop. Or some money. I should have come better prepared for this place. Alright, guess we'll go into the war meeting. Maybe I should have actually brought my main crew. Actually, no, I couldn't bring my main crew because I'd be out one person. It would most likely be Cat in this scenario. I am a terrible strategist here. I would have preferred to actually have Rand in my party. Alright, let's go to this war meeting. There's a war plan meeting being held right now. You're in trouble if you enter without permission. I have permission. I'm granting myself permission. Let me hear the report on the Resistance in the Southwest Division. We don't have enough military power, and as a result we are behind schedule. If we are delayed in one attack, the next attack will also be delayed. Send soldiers from another unit. We've got to overcome them by force of numbers. Yes, but if we continue to do that, we'll fail in keeping the schedule. In addition, if we had veteran fighters, it would be one thing. But if we have nothing but rookies... Silence! I'll hear no more excuses. Move according to the schedule, at any cost. But... I will not allow you to talk back to me. You, soldier, all you have to do is fight as I say. You need not worry, the money you risked your life to obtain is used wisely for this country. Soon an amazing weapon will be completed. When that happens, we can say goodbye to the life of a pitiful hired soldier. We may even conquer the world. Do you understand? Now go! Oh. Huh? Who are you guys? People like you are not permitted here. We're in the middle of a war plan meeting. You're not going to say you didn't hear about it. Rude fellows disappear. Huh. I don't think they heard anything important. They must take precautions. Especially about the secret weapon. I can't let that leak out. Oh, they're so late. what is he doing? Sten, what happened to your guests? I'm a bit worried. Maybe you should go and see what happened. Well, I'm going to see. Oh, but... watch out, Shupke. Shupke? She came to this castle while you were away. She was promoted very quickly and she is now general. Oh yeah. Okay, I'll be careful. This is what I was actually afraid of. This is actually an entire story arc dedicated to Sten. And I'm honestly hoping I'm a high enough level. Welcome to the bank. As well, at least for now. Let's start with this. Put that in there. Don't need all this owl fruit, we don't need the false bow. And we'll take the coins. Actually, no, we don't. Thankfully, we're low on money. Welcome to the item shop. We're going to need this. Actually, what does the others do? Treatment for zombie, removes curse. Yeah, so vitamins remove curse. Hope you guys actually don't mind seeing an entire story arc dedicated to Sten. We like our monkey friend here. Actually, I should talk to, The chief is not a coward. Let's see if good old Sten can actually get any luck. Oh. There's someone that looks a lot like this guy I know, Sten. Voice. Trubo? What? Do you mean Trubo? It really is Sten. You've got a lot of nerve coming back now. You sissy monkey. Sorry, Trubo. You're sorry, huh? You have no idea how it's been for me since you left. I'll make you pay. Okay, cool. He's a monkey with nunchucks. Sten is pretty tragic, all I can say. He's definitely the archetype of he plays the fool, but has a dark past. Also, interesting to learn that basically this monkey race has basically an entire group of mercenaries. Ouch! A slammed egg beater. That's rough. Item. This is why we bought a bunch of herbs. This is why we bought a bunch of herbs. Ooh, that's not good at all. Trubo, you're still upset with me. Yeah, of course I'm mad. If you were still alive, why didn't you come home sooner? After you charged the enemy at Gunheim, I'm sorry. You should be. There was no way the enemy could be conquered by your attack alone. It was okay for you to die a hero, but that's the same as running away. You're exactly right. Since then, I've done nothing but run. That's why I couldn't come back here. I just couldn't face you. I don't care about me. What I can't forgive is the way you left the princess. You disappeared. Trubo, please stop. Sad to think that the man the princess chose over me is like a worthless monkey. Let's go, Sten, fat pig. fool, what are you doing? The bridge will fall. Show me your courage, Sten. If we fight really hard, we will have a winner in 3 turns. Before the bridge falls. I don't think he's not giving me a choice. He is not giving me a choice. I'm dead already. Okay. Alrighty. He already killed me. Good to know. Good to know that we have to do this entire thing over again. Turbo, you're still upset with me. Of course I'm mad. That honestly sucked. That sucked, actually. The instant out of the gate, he got a crit. I honestly think I'm actually underleveled for this entire thing. I think we're going to have a very difficult time. That's the reason why I was leveling, because I honestly thought this was the area I was thinking of. Was that point where, oh, I don't know what to do or where to go because my brother actually played over this part. With my file. So there's kind of a reason why I was stacking a lot of equipment on Sten. Torubo. I like how apparently his name when attacking him is something different. Oh, I got lucky there. Well, here's turn 3. Oh, 3 turns, okay. 3 turns, I guess he does lose. Well, we'll call it a draw. Are you okay? Take courage, Truveau. Darn, I lost. But you haven't changed a bit, Truveau. You're still as reckless as ever. Just like the time you led the rowdy guys from the demolition squad. Glad you haven't changed either, Sten. But you came home much too late. You fool, Sten. What do you think happened to this castle while you were gone? Are you talking about that woman, Shupke? Yeah, this country is being controlled to her liking. What is she doing wrong? She's a beautiful and intelligent woman, right? Let me finish, stupid. She's got her eyes on the powers of this castle. And do you know what the key is to releasing those powers? The key is a person from the royal family. In other words, the princess. Princess? Wait a minute. What is she going to do with the princess? I don't know. The only thing I know is that she's got something evil up her sleeve. It's possible that the princess will be the one that gets hurt. Trubo, give me all the details. There's a work road on the upper left, and a secret passage in the king's room. These 2 roads lead to where the princess is. What we have against us are the monsters in the road and the soldiers who are under the influence of Shupke. On our side, we have you and me. What do we do in this situation, Chief? Let's take Formation P. Turbo, you go from the top, I'll go from the left. Roger, and I'll see you later. And by that, we'll just simply follow him. We will follow him. And So I'm actually curious for a second here. Okay, so the elevators are apparently open. And that is quite literally the top of High Fort. So we can actually go to High Fort. Or go back to the item shop anytime we need to. And thankfully there's also apparently a fountain where we can heal. Unfortunately, we lost our shaman spirit, so we'll be going through this entire thing without anything. Without any little boosts. I guess these are, yep, machine. Let's see. I just want to see one other thing here. Ooh, this place is massive. This place is huge. What's over here? Anytime there's this music, I think instantly, like, I'll be fighting monsters. Zen obtains 1,000 coins. I'll be honest, I don't actually really watch... I haven't been watching Boruto. Doombringer! That's a awesome horse, actually, he has. Oh, do not... I hate you, game. I hate you so much, game. I hate you so much, game. Yep, formation P. Worked out perfectly. It's a wonderful formation. It is flawless in its design. I'm having a single character go through a story arc. I gotta admit, it is actually kind of cool that, like, each of these characters do have their own story arcs and such. I just want to see something here, then. And obtains the Tolan. Okay. But seriously, though, that actually did suck. Do we have a death block ability? D-Earring. Let's see what this D-Earring does. Let me guess. Blocks death, gets rid of sleepiness. Okay. Well, at least we can't be put asleep, then. Honestly, if that actually was an anti-death item, I would have faced... I would just slam my head on my desk. Are you ready to experience that pain again? I hope you're all ready to experience that pain again. Because that might just happen again. It's gonna happen again, isn't it? Okay, good. It isn't. I was about to say. Oh, come on. Don't have freaking zombie. Oh, you have got to be kidding me. Only 200 experience. Oh, this is gonna be a very, very painful adventure. I should have leveled up more. I should have leveled up a lot more. I think I needed to be level 20 for this area. Oh, we are committed in we are in dungeon territory now. Or not. No, we're in dungeon territory. Oh, thank goodness, all my friends are somewhere. Well, at least there's like little points of savior and grace. Give me your rotten breath. Somewhere out there. That's not even the lyrics to an actual song. It's somewhere over the rainbow. I don't know why you added out there. I really actually want to try Twitch sings. I just don't want to actually show my face on the webcam. That is literally that's the only issue I have. Mood whiplash, anyone? Nah, I'm good. How about you guys? I'm used to mood whiplash. Wait, seriously? Well, what was the purpose of that? That is the most useless area I've seen in a dungeon. You see, here's the thing. We build the stairs to at least this room, okay? And then we just have nothing in the room, okay? And then we have stairs down it, that takes you downstairs. You had the American Tail in your head when you had it out there. Oh god, it's been a long time since I've actually heard about the American Tail song. Oh, that is... Oof. That has been a long time, actually, since I heard that. I'm actually surprised how many, like, little safety spaces there are here. It's kind of weird. I just realized this. If I didn't level up Sten, he would have just kept getting one shot here. This is actually kind of a problem. I should have bought more healing items. Don't cast freeze. Good. Damn it! Oh, I hate the RNG on Zombie. I hate the RNG on Zombie. This is what I was afraid of. I should not have... I honestly should have just spent this entire stream just level grinding. I should have spent this entire stream just level grinding. Ah, this sucks. The things I do for you, Sten. The things I do for you. It was one attack away, too. That was the worst part. That's the worst part. It was one attack away. Thank goodness these guys are just attacking cold. Oh! Okay, good. We're fine. The sucky part is we're not going to get any experience from this. He needs way too much experience. I would honestly feel bad for the person who actually didn't play Sten and walks into this area. That's why I tell you, it's like, this is one of those games where you need to level up everyone. There is no option on that. I also think I just went into the wrong area. No, I didn't. We're fine. I even want to try... Oh no. Okay, good. Like, all it takes is just one death. Well, that's good. At least I got a crit. Well, that's not good. One of you guys have got to give me experience. Is it you? None of these guys give experience in this game. It honestly might actually be more beneficial if I actually run. But I'm so close to leveling, though, that it actually might be worth it. Because your base stats actually do matter in this game. Seriously? I'm gonna take a chance. Okay, good. The only positive, apparently these guys actually do drop a good amount of money. Like I said, we're gonna be hemorrhaging herbs here. Okay, there's a teleporter. Alright. Where does this lead? This leads behind the castle. Okay, so... that leads behind the castle. Where does the other place go to? Something tells me that's the right way, so what's this way? Absolutely nothing, okay. Sorry, it's a dungeon... I have dungeonitis. The following symptoms of dungeonitis are as follows. Temptations to constantly backtrack where you don't actually need to. The urge to explore a path that you most likely will never need to actually go down. An urge to loot every single chest you can get. Especially if it adds a different weapon, which gives you more luck and more offense. Thank goodness. A better weapon. He needs it. Although I will say, I honestly think this game is a more defense game. It's better if you play defensively with this game than offensively. Cloak NKN. What's Cloak KN? Cloak KN. A weapon worn on the fist. Oh, Cloak Knuckle. Cool, a weapon for Rand. If only Rand was here. Sten is no longer Spaghetti-O. Dude, I cannot wait until I can actually show you another transformation. I haven't looked him up, but I know Sten has one, and it's a really cool one. It's a really out there one. Okay, at least I can actually one-shot these guys now. There's a lot of shaman transformations. That's why it's like, I actually do want to take my time and actually find all the shamans. I don't know where they all are, but I want to find them. I think they're, yeah, these guys are weak to magic. And they give a lot of experience, too. That's the other benefit. Thankfully, we have thankfully, there's still an enemy that gives a lot of experience. 1,000 coins. Or 1,000. I'm just gonna call it Zenny. This game is it has Zenny. It's Zenny to me. Oh sweet, a lead-off attack. And a crit! Alright, that works. Every single attack point in this game makes a huge difference. You can drop something. Drop Skull BR. What the heck's Skull BR? It has strange powers? Well, I don't think I need sleep, so... Please be happy, Princess. The time has finally come for our castle to regain its powers. All we need is your assistance and the world will be ours. I refuse. Do you think that I would assist in such a thing? This country has always been a military nation. What are you hesitating about now? It is true that we are mercenaries, but to this day we have never assisted in a war we didn't believe in. Huh. There is no such thing as good or bad in a war. Who is it? Oh, it's you. Sten! Oh, it is you, Sten. I'm so glad. You're alive. I'm so happy. So you're Sten? So you thought you can act all big, act like a big shot while I was not around. This monkey is going to give you a spanking, Shoopke. Huh? Wow. Huh. This is insignificant. Yeah. Oh, thank God, my team. I'm sorry to keep you all waiting. It's your superhero, haha. Please don't be angry. I really tried to lose. Shall we go now? It looks like we're going to have to fight Shoopke. Zen joins his friends once again. Definitely better than a MOBA team. That much is for certain. These are teammates I can rely on. I can't believe I'm actually saying that about Jean. Also, I just realized we have a normal formation going on here. Hang on a second. Hang on a second. Let's actually, let's fix this, shall we? There we go, that's much better. And we'll actually move them into a defense formation. Actually... See, I'm actually tempted to do a complete a scramble formation, which is a huge offense one, but I think for the most part, if I want my character to live, I've got to go defensive. Can I call her Cupcake in Head? Her name is giving you a headache? What is wrong with Shoopke? Maybe I actually should go for a pure offensive. Actually, no. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna do a scramble formation. Oh, not a scramble formation. I'm gonna do the other formation. I'm gonna do a parallel formation. 2 characters in the in offensive and 2 characters in the defensive. I think Sten and Ryu's offense are about the same now. Shoopke, it sounds like Cupcake. Not wrong, actually. Actually, not wrong about that. That's also a lot of pollen. That's a lot of pollen. See, actually, no, he still doesn't have one. Cold and Sea Sludge. I've never actually had to... I'm thankful, I'm actually the only person I've ever known to actually never have to worry about allergies. I've yet to find something I'm actually allergic to. And that was a lot of experience. That was a lot of experience for some reason. I don't know why, like, is the slime like an experience multiplier in this game? Oh god, what the heck are these things now? I'm gonna regret this. Well, whatever this sword is we got from Sema 4, it seems to be really good against undead. I know it's a slime I killed, but when Stan killed it by himself, it was only worth 1,600. It wasn't worth 2,000 unless each character in your party becomes additive to the multiplier. And that's the only other thing I could think about. It would be kind of interesting, actually. The more people you have in your party, the more experience you earn. It's actually kind of strange I didn't actually like Sten. And I don't know why. I mean, Sten's not bad in any sense of the word. And I think actually the one thing that probably didn't make me so engaged with Sten as a character was he was a monkey. It's like there was Kat and there was Nina. It's like, oh, those two characters are awesome. I like Ryu. It's like, in terms of animals, monkeys aren't exactly on my top 10 list. Heck, even Bo wasn't on my, wasn't exactly a favorite character of mine. Let's kill the magic caster first. There we go. It's actually strange, I probably didn't even like Rand that much either. I think who actually uses my number 4 when I actually played this as a kid. I think it actually was Sten. Actually, I know who my number 4 was, because I did try and actually play this, my save file after my brother finished playing it. Because this is actually a game you can get very easily, easily get lost. I shouldn't actually feel bad about actually using her, magic. We have all these herbs we can use now. Shame there's no treasure chests at the end of each of these roads here. Shame there's no treasure chests. Ugh, I hate Egg Beater. Thank you, Spar. We're gonna go through. There's gonna be a lot of fights. I could just tell you that right now. Well, that's overkill. Please don't turn into a zombie. I do not need to have any of my characters turn into a zombie. It's actually probably one of the worst things that could actually happen to you in this game. Because it actually just makes them, it actually makes them attack your own party. Come on. Oh, thank goodness. Thank goodness he actually missed. Dean obtains cold. Sweet, he can actually cast magic. I can't believe he actually can cast magic. Do I have Cure Poison? I actually don't know if I have Cure Poison now that I think about it. That works. The encounter right here is nuts. Okay. No, I actually don't have Cure Poison. Alright, well, it's a good thing I at least have some antidotes. How's it going, level 21 Diglett? How are you doing tonight, man? Honestly, the encounter rate in this game is absolutely ridiculous. It's not as bad as Skies of Arcadia, but it's still up there. It's still up there. But it's not as bad as Skies of Arcadia. I'm trying to think of other RPGs that had an extremely high encounter rate. Okay, yeah, so that's dead end. Really should have paid attention, actually, to where I was going. But I don't mind actually getting the experience. The experience will help. We need our characters to actually have damage. I just like this game. I love all the art, I like the music, I like the characters. There's a lot I can actually like about this game. I've always enjoyed about this game. But we won't... Usually I actually stop here, but we're actually at a point where I always want to finish the story arc. So we're going to be finishing Sten's story here before we move on. And I really wish you guys stopped taking my health, or magic. Both are problems. I prefer you take my health rather than my AP. I'm actually surprised that Sten's nation lives in a very mechanical-based city. You know, for a bunch of mercenaries. I'm actually surprised there's actually a town that has a bunch of tech. $3,000 experience, very nice. You played Breath of Fire 3 as a kid, never Breath of Fire 2. Breath of Fire 3 was a great game. Like, that's actually where the fishing was really good. If you played Breath of Fire 3 as a kid, there's only one downside about Breath of Fire 3. There was one major downside about Breath of Fire 3. Am I towards the beginning, the middle, or the end of the game? I'd say we're... So we finished Act 1. We finished Act 1 here. This is Act 2. Like, if we're gonna describe a game in 3 or 4 acts, this is definitely, like, the start of Act 2. So we've actually... So basically, this is now the official, like... We got past the... what effectively is the call of adventure. Or at least we now have the call of adventure. Like, what we're actually going through right now here is actually our character, Sten here. Our mercenary Highlander friend here. Who's run away from his past. Ryu looks like the only one. So there's actually a reason why Ryu's actually doing damage. So Ryu is using this thing called the Soul Sword, which is clearly doing extra damage to, extra damage to undead. It's not the best weapon, so there's the Moth Jerk there, which would give him more damage, but because the Soul Sword here apparently is doing extra damage to undead. So that's the reason why he's actually doing more damage. And also, he is 4 levels ahead. And this is one of those games where every single point matters as well. And the other reason why, like, someone like Jean isn't doing as much damage as, say, Sten is because he's actually in the back line. Because my characters are kind of underleveled. For at least this point. I actually spent about half an hour just leveling up my other all these characters here. Because I actually don't know what our adventure holds for us here. An adventure. Oh, thank goodness. Thank goodness, dragon fountains. When they drank the clear water, strangely, they all regained their strength. Obtains the moon mask. A moon mask here. It's a helmet. Is that really just... Okay, it's a helmet dedicated to Sten. Alrighty. Do you have any... Not at the moment. So, this is actually... So, this is Breath of Fire 2 for the SNES here. We actually are at a point... We're at a story point here where we can't actually do anything in terms of switching out characters. The characters we brought into this adventure is the ones we're stuck with. So, but we do have other characters, though, in our party. So we have Nina, so you probably know of Nina from Breath of Fire 3. She is pretty much the other constant character in the Breath of Fire series, aside from Ryu. And we also have Kat, who is actually the first of the Warren race, which you probably actually remember Ray from Breath of Fire 3. She actually is the reason why Ray even exists as a character. And then we have Rand, who is an armadillo. Or like a horse armadillo. He's a pretty big guy. And then finally we have Bo, the dog, and he's our archer. Or crossbowman, I should say. Jean is in the other Breath of Fires, right? Actually, no. This actually was the only game Jean was in. This is actually also the only game where really there was a nation of frogmen. There's another race in Breath of Fire 2 here that actually has, that actually stars in this game, which was, what I personally call the Mermen. In Mermen Breath of Fire 1, they were a race, and also there was a playable Merman character. In Breath of Fire 2 here, they're also a race. They're basically all the merchant and majority of the merchant NPCs. But they didn't have a playable character. And they kind of trailed off in Breath of Fire 3 and 4. Because they really kind of really consolidated the world in Breath of Fire 3 and 4. They really did. In Breath of Fire 1 and 2, you definitely got a more global adventure. Traveling around the entire world. Compared to, like, 3 and 4, which was more... It was an adventure, but it wasn't like, we're gonna go across the entire world. It's more like, here's your area, and then you're, you know... Your world is a bit of a really different place. Oh wait, actually no. Give him one. So, are we seriously back? Are we actually? Oh damn it! Don't tell me we went to the right one. Damn it, we went to the right one, didn't we? God damn it. Send me back. I want to know what the other place is gonna take us. I actually want to know. There could have been treasure. There could have been treasure. Oh, god damn it. God damn it. Wait, actually no, there actually might be a quick way through this. No, not yay the right one. Boo! I want to explore the rest of the dungeon. Actually, speaking of which, where does this go? Oh, right, okay, so this actually... Well, this will take us all the way back, and that's actually not where we're supposed to go. I'm actually curious, though. There's actually one staircase I actually didn't explore that I wanted to explore. In this town, before we actually left. Yes, the music is definitely cheery. Oh, right. Damn it, Trubo. Yeah, you can go kill Trubo. Hashtag blame Trubo. Damn it, Trubo, why'd you have to destroy the bridge? Damn your clever RPG writing with your characters. And making me live with the repercussions. Alright, we are completely stuck here, so let's go to the war room here. And we can talk to these guys. Or nobody's here anymore. What the heck? Oh, hello. Hello, Secret Switch. Oh, you're kidding me. Well, at least I know not to pick that switch. Oh my god, I think I really screwed up here. Hang on a second. We have to go through all this again. God damn it. Wait, that wasn't the right way to go. Where the heck was? Oh, this is a problem. We don't have a choice. We have to go through this. There is no choice. We are committed to going through this again. Is this done? Yes, this dungeon is actually under a castle. So yeah, it's under a town. So effectively what's happening here is the general of this mercenary army is trying to actually use the princess to access some sort of secret weapon. That requires the bloodline of the royal family, and the princess is the only one. And Sten here was a chief of this race, of this race, of his people. But apparently, after a battle, he decided people thought he was dead, and he basically ran away from his responsibilities as as being a leader of these mercenaries. Unfortunately, he's had to come back here because we need a flute to actually talk to the people of another nation who only communicate through music. So Sten is basically facing his past. A lot of stuff is going down here. Basically, the entire world's in trouble. No matter where we go, there's always something going wrong. Then obtains warp. Okay, apparently Sten also offers global travel. Thankfully, for the most part, I remember the way. For the most part. Really? You're gonna give me 3 zombies? That's just rude. That is just rude. No, but honestly, I'd say definitely try out the Breath of Fire games. They've always, at least to me, they've always been enjoyable adventures. I think maybe the only one out of the entire group that probably got a lot of flack was definitely Breath of Fire 5. Damn it, he ran away. I'm actually surprised that got a crit. Need them to port to the Switch. Honestly, I don't know what Nintendo's strategy is going to be in regards to curation, because they just dropped the hammer on all the ROM sites. And legally speaking, they are right to do so. Now, whether that actually is what they should have done is a whole different story. Because of the ramifications and consequences of getting rid of a lot of those sites. Zombie is the worst, but unlike poison and stick out to battle. True, but I find that I'd rather have poison over zombie, because zombie effectively, if a battle lasts too long, it can drastically turn the tide of battle against you. That's the downside about the zombie status in this game. Like, it will flip, flip on you faster than a dime. I think actually this team now is about on par with my other than my Nina, Rand, and Cat squad. I think they're actually almost caught up. So that's a good thing, at least. But no, it actually makes me wonder for a lot of the Nintendo games, because, you know, they had the monthly Nintendo game releases. And since if you're paying for the online, you will have unlimited access to it as long as you're subscribed, which in itself is not a bad model. You know, it's basically a Netflix model. But it makes me wonder what they're actually going to do long term. And what they're going to actually let their people have access to. You know, what games are they going to be able to actually get and host on their platform? Because I'll be honest, 3 games a month. There are some games actually on that list there that will actually take a while to actually go through. Specifically something like Solomon's Key. That's actually a really difficult game. If you play that game casually, it's a really difficult puzzle platforming game. What's the point of Gene? Is he a caster tank fighter? He is pretty much a... He's actually a fighter. I'm really actually underutilizing him. So Gene's... So let's actually... So I'll show you. So Gene here is kind of like your... You know, like I said, I have him kind of underutilized right now, because he doesn't really have... You know, he doesn't have high strength, he doesn't have a big weapon. He's just kind of... He doesn't really have access to anything stand out. You know, his current status, at least in terms of spells, he can up agility, he can seal spells, he can power down the enemy's offense cold. He's kind of in that weird place. You know, if I really actually wanted to, what I would do is do Scramble here, because that's where Gene actually does best here. Because he has 96 offense, 96 defense, which is pretty good. He can actually take a hit. And apparently Sten really likes me now. I'm actually okay with that. Speaking of which, my other characters are actually also really liking me as well. That I am okay with. And yes, we're probably actually going to go through all of these herbs here by the end of this. So he's pretty much a fighter character. I'll actually show what his ability is, but like I'm really underutilizing him. So each character basically gets a special attack here. So Sten, he can actually avoid attacks. Jean can actually attack everyone. I thought you only played Breath of Fire 3. You bet most people don't use them. You're probably right. You're probably right, because he has no vigor. He is actually the slowest member in your party. He is the slowest member in your party. Bar none. So Jab there actually attacks every single enemy. So he basically can always attack everyone in the back line and front line with his attacks. And that's why I'm really underutilizing him, is because most of the time you don't, at least where we are right now in the game, we don't need to actually constantly attack everyone. So I definitely would say there's a good reason why. Yeah, like I said, that's the downside about Jean. I mean, it's not the worst. There's worse. There's always worse. I'd say in this game, he's probably, like, him and Bo are probably actually your worst characters. Everyone else kinda does their job and better. Because Jean's special ability is that jab. And Bo's special ability, and this is just their standard forms. Like, I don't know if they have actually any transformations. They could have some sort of shaman transformation that actually makes them a whole lot better. Because I know Sten has one that makes him really, really good. I just don't know if they have them. How many characters are there in this game? Traditionally 8, there is a 9th hidden character in this game. So there are actually a total of 9 characters. You probably actually know, if you played Breath of Fire... Actually, no, in 3, she actually made a very small appearance, actually. Who are the S-tier characters? Well, you're stuck with Ryu. You're always going to be playing Ryu in this game. So Ryu is a standard. He's honestly an S-tier character anyway, because he can counter it. He has a very high chance of counterattacking. And he also has his dragon abilities. But the downside about his dragon abilities in this game is that they actually cost him all of his AP. The positive side is, if you can basically have 1 AP, and you can still cast your dragon ability. So there's your pro and con on that. If you're looking for a pure glass cannon, it's Cat, through and through in terms of physical damage. Magic technically goes to the secret character, but then there's Nina. Sten is decent. Sten is pretty much in about the same spot as, more or less like in the same spot as Ryu. He does good damage. He's a very quick character. He gets some offense magic. that's both single target and AoE. But in this game, though, magic is... Basically, you'll always want to cast the magic spell that costs more, because your wisdom stat doesn't actually affect your damage as much as you think. It really doesn't, unfortunately. Sten's honestly a solid choice. Spar, I'd say, honestly gets the shaft in this game as well. Just because there's other characters who do things better. Spar's role? Spar is... honestly, from what I'm experiencing here, it's utility. It's utility. Because you have a spell called Nature here, but we're in a machine area, so she gets Cold, Cure 1, she can debuff, she can boost your attacks, and she can also do Idle as well. I never actually used Idle, so let's see what Idle does. But Spar is more towards the caster side than the physical side. Like, in terms of weakest attacking, Nina and the special and the Suga character are easily the weakest characters, physically. I have no idea what that actually does. Can be, but Nina also gets a lot of the same spells as Spar. Like, the primary reason I'm actually using a lot of these characters is because just in case they have some other story arc. I'm actually just gonna take the straight one. Something tells me that's actually the right one. Yep, it is. Okay. Trubo, what happened? Darn, this door! There's a strong force field on it. You acting like a big shot again. Take a rest, Trubo. You didn't have to punch me, did you? Please enter your password. Your time is up. We start attacking. Good. Good. Good security system. Did not expect that to actually be something to worry about. We shall attack the portal. Like, the one downside is a lot of these magics, like the power down stuff, they can just miss. Or, in this case, failure. Like, that's the one downside about a lot of the, Oops, nope, don't have him jab. Let's actually try Nature. I'm curious. I'm curious enough, it is a boss fight. And I want to see what happens. And I need to heal him. Spar called out to the green. No one answered. Sometimes they do. Some bosses, they do work. So I know sometimes they do. Okay, that healed him. Alright, let's not do that, shall we? I think the one big thing is, like, You know, here's actually a good question. For your healer, do you want them to be a fast healer or a slow healer? As in terms of the turn order, would you rather have them be the first one to do something or the last one to do something? Defense down would be sweet if it landed. Oh dear. Okay, good. Tornado was actually a weaker spell. I'm gonna try casting it again, now that our character's health is stabilized. Oh, no, don't attack myself. I just don't know what the odds are, though. Or if there are actual immunities. You'd want to be conservative, so healing first. Yeah, no, I'd kind of agree with you on that, actually. I would honestly kind of agree with you on that. Like, I'd rather have the healer make their motion first, rather than be the one in trouble, going last and it's like being too late on their healing. That's actually a really weird move by him. Dean moved to level 20. He maintains idle. The force field has been cancelled. I will say monkeys with nunchucks is pretty awesome. Then again, he is a monkey with knife. This is the turret control room. You can destroy the control room and keep the castle from turning into a weapon. Alright, let's just have one more battle then. And sure, why not? Just cast Poison Breath on my entire team. Sure, that works. What the idle do? Idle restricts their movement, it says. So this is the one downside about a lot of the older RPGs. They never actually gone in depth of what each of their spells actually do. Like, it was only until like you got a game like maybe Final Fantasy VI, where it's like, okay, every spell, you know what it does. This was still during that time where, because Capcom didn't really make many or if any RPGs. This was their one RPG franchise. I'm honestly sad to see them actually stop. Last time I let you do it and be the hero. This time it's my turn. I'll destroy the control. Stan, you go to the princess. Okay. I guess that's the controller. Well, let's go save the princess. I'm actually surprised this dungeon's still going. Yeah, so she has idle. Seals the enemy's movements. So unfortunately, it's going to be hard for me to know what that does. Because the downside is a lot of the battles in early RPGs happened, started and ended very quickly. Like Tales Symphonia, oddly enough, were somewhat reminiscent of it. You can just basically kind of auto-attack your way. You can usually auto-attack your way through most battles if you made sure you bought the right equipment and you were a decent enough level for the area. No, the doorknob was not the final boss of this dungeon. But I was honestly expecting, like, a climax to be right there, Here's a locked door. What's behind the locked door? That sort of deal. This is the fight of slammed or be slammed. This is actually very risky for me to actually have my party be in this formation. I just want to make that perfectly clear. Because I know this is a more defense-based game, or you'll be better off having your characters in being on defense. Okay. Teleported pad, staircase. Another staircase. Hang on a second. No! Aw, oh, damn it. Are you ready, princess? This machine takes the strength of the human heart and turns it into energy. If we feed your strong feeling to the dedication to this country, this castle will surely be revived. I order you to kill me. I prefer to die than be used for something like this. Say, that's not very ladylike, Elforon. Sten! Huh, so you've appeared. Just as I thought. If I kill you in front of the princess, her feeling of sadness will be changed into a very strong energy. Pay attention, princess. Watch the man you love, Sten, die before your eyes. And Shoopcake transforms into another demon. That is actually kind of creepy. Oh, thank goodness. Oh, looks like she's undead. Okay, that works. Darn it. I'm gonna try this, actually. Let's see. Here's the thing about glass cannons in this game. They're not great for boss fights. They're not great for boss fights. Because usually bosses can hit you pretty hard. And it's, you know, it's very much the inverse of a long battle. Oh, hopefully I can actually explore the rest of this area. I'm hoping I can explore the rest of this area. I would love to actually see what the items are. Yeah, no, you're probably right. I should have her boost. I should be doing boosting instead. The downside is, though, unfortunately, I don't think I actually have, like, a, actually, you know what? Here. For you. Do I have a power-up? I don't... Actually, no, I don't have a power-up. It did? I didn't pay attention. I didn't see... I thought I saw failure. I thought I saw failure, actually. Oh, I guess it might have. Spar moved to level 21. Spar obtained sap. You... I'll turn all my anger and hatred into energy. I'll at least accomplish the revival of the Flying Castle. This castle will turn into a flying fortress, and the world will bow before us. Ah! Ow, it's a barrier! Grubo, just smash it. I said I would stop it. I'm not very good with technical stuff. An idea. That's right. Good job. Smash it. Smash it. Jump on it. Good. Jump on the keyboard. Grrr. They have to make this thing so sturdy. Oh, it's begun moving. Stop. Stop it. Please stop. Huh? Who is it? Who messed with the switch in the control room? The energy is going backwards. If we don't do something, it'll explode. We're in trouble. We've got to get out of here. Huh. Well, I don't think I'm getting that. I don't think I'm getting in any more treasure from this castle. Someone must move the elevator. Everyone, get into the elevator with the princess. Sten! Princess, please go quickly. Everybody! I'm counting on you to protect the princess. I understand. And until we meet again, goodbye, Sten. Elforin. Is Sten still missing? Well... Princess, Sten is... the man who survived the Battle of Gunheim. I am sure he is fine this time as well. You're probably right. I apologize for the inconvenience I caused you. Please accept this famous flute. In exchange for loaning you this flute, I have a request to make. Did that smooth-talking young Highlander man appear before you again? Please tell him this. Take care of yourself. Don't overdo it, and I hope that someday... Please watch over him. May the grace of the Dragon God be with you. I'll walk you to the exit. Let's go! It's hard. You see, the woman that I love looks so sad. The princess really does love Sten. The drag always gets the good ones. I have free will! Well, it's a darn shame. I hope nothing was good in there either. Are you over-leveled or that boss super easy? I think it has to do with the boss type there, because Ryu was actually doing a lot of critical hit damage. Like I said, the sword does extra damage to undead. So that seems to actually be a huge boost right now. Oh, I'm just blocked in. Sten is a hero after all. Let's tell him our journey here. Yes, we're going to continue our journey just a little bit longer here. Shall we go? Sten! I knew you were alive. Yeah, I failed to die again. Gunheim was very hard. Yeah, everybody died. Woolmon, Johann, Selner, they all died there. They were all great guys. They were all good soldiers. It's like sharpened knives. Yeah. Don't you die, Sten. The princess and I will be waiting for you. Turbo, you're a great guy. I'll see you around. Oh, I'm so sorry. I've caused you all such inconveniences. You see, an ex-soldier. I'm not very good with things. Shall we go? And that is exactly what we're doing. We are going here. And that was the entire story that I missed. How's it going, Mirapoi? So, why don't we actually get out of here? I'm actually curious. We're gonna do one thing. Before we end tonight's stream here, since we have gone on for a while here, and we have this wonderful, wonderful tool called warping here. Let's go check on the magic school. We're gonna be checking this constantly, guys. Get used to it. So the secret character is actually here. How are you doing tonight, Mirapod? Unfortunately, it came at the very end of the stream. Yeah, picture like this. Nope, still nothing. Still nothing. That is strange. Alright, so we're actually gonna end it here. Excuse me. Still have a bit of a cough here. So we're actually gonna save here. And tomorrow we'll actually head on over to the town of Toonling with our flute. You stop playing yourself, because damn, this game is difficult next time. This game's honestly, it's not that bad. I actually enjoy it. I would say, honestly, I'd take the advice of play defensively over offensively in this game. Because if you focus all your money, because you don't really get a lot of money in this game, constantly buying the offensive upgrades and only those, your characters are going to flop. Every single point matters in this game. It's kind of like, I'm trying to think of another RPG that's very, like, every single point matters. It's like, okay, you have 90 points of strength. You attack an enemy, 1 damage. You have 91. Yeez! The ease games, that's it. The ease games. Like, the moment you actually get enough of attack points there, you will instantly go from doing 1 point of damage to doing, like, 20 or 30 damage, which is a lot in those games. So, kind of like this game, it's very number-heavy for a game. But for now, though, why don't I actually take a look and see who else is streaming tonight here. So, there's actually 2 people who are streaming tonight. DS Koopa here, if you've never heard of him, he actually runs his own business. It's a video game store called the Pink Gorilla up in the state of Washington. As of late, on his 4 streams, he actually has been running kind of like a home shopping network from his game store after hours, putting games on sale. So if you enjoy retro games and stuff, you definitely want to check him out. And finally, we have Proton John tonight. He is actually doing his game clearing stream. The last, technically 2 games he's actually playing through. Bomberman 64 and Quest 64. From Twitch Live is telling me he is still playing Bomberman 64. So, until then though, guys, thank you very much for watching. Hope you've enjoyed tonight's stream. And as always, take care.